lovelies, welcome to my channel, Sunrise to Sunset. My name is Lisa, I'm a Reiki master and intuitive empath. This is going to be a reading for my beautiful shiny gemstars. Shining in that night sky. Gemini, before we get started, as always, a great big thank you for your likes, shares, subscriptions, donations, booking me for a personal reading and joining me on the one-to-one intuitive guidance courses and the mentorship program. I keep forgetting that's a new feature, my lovelies. If you'd like to find out more, please do feel free to check out my website, sunrisetosunset.co.uk, or have a little nosy in the description box below, my lovelies. And also my lovely gem stars, I am doing, well, not an offer, it's an opportunity for anybody who has thought about going into a spiritual business or already has like a small spiritual business and you want to expand. Okay, so if that sounds interesting, then go and have a look at the community post that I recently put up. I will pop a link in the description box below or a pinned comment. But it's a bundle of 10 courses that I've written that you can purchase and do with as you like. You can literally edit them, add to them, take away from them. But basically, once you have this bundle, they're yours to do with as you wish. So it may be a helpful tool to either get started in a spiritual business or to expand your own business, my lovelies. But I'm going to be very picky and choosy about the 4 people that I choose. I want them to be, I wrote those courses with a lot of love, from experience. It took me many months to write those courses as well, and I want them to go into the right hands, people with genuine, authentic intentions for my work. Okay, so if that interests you, have a little looky, or send me an email. Send me an email for more details. Right. Today, my lovelies, we're going to have a little looky. There's 2 readings that I want to do. 2 readings. One is going to be what opportunities are coming up for you, but there's quite a specific reading that wants to be done regarding somebody in your energies, a lurker. You've got a lurker. Actually, as I'm saying this, spirits like do the lurker reading. Okay, so I don't normally look into other people's energy per se. You don't see on this channel, your person's doing this, your person's doing that. But there's a lurker in your energy. They've been there for a couple of months, my lovelies. Kind of side eye, somebody in the background watching. Maybe not with the best intentions, we shall see. Okay, let's do that reading. Spirit's like, yes, let's do that reading. It's quite meaty. Right, okay. Choking myself on my own enthusiasm for this reading. Right, my lovelies, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael and Archangel Sandalphon, please bring forward messages for Gemini's highest good. Gemini's highest good only, please, and may all energies sent my way be returned to you tenfold, my lovelies. Right, I'm not saying this person is a bad person. Well, let's let the cards talk. Yeah, let's bring some awareness to the situation, my lovely gem stars. Okay, let's just forward and suspect good only. Who is this person, or maybe even persons, lurking in my beautiful gem stars energy, please? What do we need to know about this person? Right, we've got one on the floor. Choose wisely. Could be somebody. Yeah, look. Use your intuition. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Accelerated motion coming out. Maybe they're coming out of the shadows, my lovely gem stars. Maybe they're overcoming obstacles and challenges to get to you. I'm not sure. It's not necessarily that they are a bad energy, but they're a lurker. A lingerer. Maybe a procrastinator. Maybe that's why choose wisely has come out. Right. Oh, we've got the truth. The truth is coming, gem stars. The truth is coming. Okay. Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Authority. Bringing some authority to the situation. Truth and authority. Okay, message from our beautiful gem stars. Tell us about this lurker. God, I've got literally got this image of somebody in a Mac. Oh, gems. Love begins. But look, see, they're suffering in silence. They are going to have victory and success. That's like, speak up. Speak up. Somebody needs to speak up. Right, let's have a little look into this. Okay, so remember we're reading their energy. Okay, it's interesting because they're sitting at the dock of the bay there. They're sitting on the top of the mountain there. They're in solitude. Okay, so this person is in solitude. Spirit just said self-imposed solitude as well. Oh my, they could be in hermit mode. Maybe that's why they're in this lurking energy on the periphery, sitting at the dock of the bay, contemplating, right? They're trying to make a decision. You know, they're trying to make a decision. And, you know, we do have this golden energy, right? The golden energy is even in your lurkers, you know, auric field, right, in their energy field. Now the divine is like, come this way, lurker, come to the divine, you know. And this golden energy could actually represent you, Gemstar, as well, because you are holding, and as I just said that, look, they just said, look, you are holding this golden energy, right? And then obviously spirit pointed this out, and this is two hands coming together. Okay, they're trying to make this decision. It feels like it's weighing heavily on them. You know, this could be something that they think about day in, day out, without fail. A very procrastination. Hello, Mercury retrograde. They are procrastinating. You know, scratching their head, not sure what to do, suffering in silence. They may not be able to speak about whatever this is that they are thinking about with anybody else. Okay. It's a solo choice, a solo decision, but they're very much in this hermit type of energy, right? Pondering, contemplating. It does feel like it's whether it's to come towards you, Gemstar, because of the combination of cards that we have here, right? They know that it's like this sun is this rebirth energy as well, right? This golden, you know, this new era, this rebirth energy that we are in as a collective, right? They, you know, and even here we've got two golden, that they look almost like phoenixes or like some magical mystical type of bird, and you know, this is the figure of the divine is going, come this way, Lurker. I haven't got a better name for them, I'm afraid, so sorry if Lurker, if you're cross-watching. It feels like it's weighing heavy on their shoulders, right, to make this decision. But the divine is pointing them towards this coming together energy, towards this golden energy, towards divine energy. Now, whether that means them awakening to this divine energy or whether it's them coming towards you, okay? But we do have a number 8 down on the table. We've got accelerated motion here. So they are, guys, like, it's like they're gonna either suddenly snap out this procrastination energy, or the divine is kind of giving them a bit of a divine size 12 up the buttocks, my lovely Gemstars. But we've got number 8, so it's coming out of that cycle of procrastination and into some action. You know, the accelerated motion forward is fast moving forward, you know, the shooting star, right, across that sky, Gemstar. Shooting towards you with speed. I feel like it's because they've been in this procrastination energy for I was going to say some time, and Spirit just said too long. Too long. That's why they're on the periphery. They're always... It'd be interesting to see what more kind of energy comes up, because I feel like they've been in a lower vibrational energy before, where they've been... You get a lot of Mr. or Mrs. Side-Eye, right? Mr. or Mrs. Shady. Kind of lurking in the background sometimes, and shady can just mean not being in your full truth, right? Not being truthful about the situation, not being forthcoming, holding back. There's an energy of holding back here, my lovely Gemstars. They want to speak their truth, they want to hear your truth, and they want the truth to be known or out there in the public domain as well, okay? Because this is something that they've been suffering in silence about. Okay, holding this energy, holding this the secret lurking the secret lurking to themselves, right? Now we have this divine cup of love here. Okay, like it's two, you know, what is at the end of the rainbow, right? It's a pot of gold, it's a blessing at the end of the rainbow. You know, there's two hands coming together to hold this cup of love as well, gem stars. Okay, you know, these two hands coming together. We've got the two golden divine phoenixes there as well. Okay, so this lurker, you know, and we are coming out of very difficult energies, or we're still very much in the thick of them, but we had quite a big pre-shadow energy with the old Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde. So, you know, and I feel like even before then this person's been loitering, lingering, trying to make this decision regarding love, regarding whether they should speak their truth, regarding whether they should do any darn thing about it as well, my lovely gem stars. Okay, so this is feeling like either somebody that you've dealt with before in a previous cycle, because we've got the 8 there, that infinity, you know, that coming and going type of energy, or this is somebody that you don't know has these deep feelings for you. They haven't, it's like they haven't had the, oh, I know what I want to say, the Rolocks, the Rolocks, you know, male or female Rolocks, right, to deal with this, you know, procrastination energy. They just haven't known what is for the best. Okay, well, you know, what do I do for the best here? I know what I want, but I don't know. Oh, look, it's the Mr. or Mrs. Shady card on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so deceit, and like I say, there's a tinge of, like, it's hard to explain. Deceit is not telling the truth, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that they are a straight out and out deceptive person. Maybe they have been a deceptive person in the past. Okay, like I said, you've always had this bit of a weird side eye, sort of shady energy in the past, but you know, they've been sat in contemplation for a long time, Gemstar. They've been possibly forced into hermit mode by the divine as well, by the universe, okay, to, like, it's like, sit on your arse and really think about this. Okay, we might even take everything away. Sometimes when spirit puts us in time out, they really go for it, right? You know, he's clutching the queens. You know, things get stripped away from us when we aren't doing what the divine wants us to do as well, right? And kind of sit us down on our arses and say, you know, look, lurker, look, stalker. It's time to get out of that energy. Stop deceiving yourself. Stop deceiving other people. Stop deceiving your gem star. Okay, you're clutching this little bit of gold, which is that divine golden energy that we're speaking about here. You know, you could have more of that if you choose to. Stop clutching onto your mean little clutchy I don't know, there's like this real clutchy old hands, like, you know, yes, I've got this little bit of gold and I'm going to keep hold of it. You know, if I do anything, if I come out of procrastination mode, if I move forward, if I speak the truth, I might lose my clutchy little grasp over the last bit of, it's almost like dignity, dignity that I have, okay? So it's interesting, you know, they may well, oh look, the divine timing, okay? The divine has definitely sat this person down on their arse. Oh look, oh my goodness, we never do this. Underneath the truth, that's interesting, look, how interesting. With the alignment here, the truth and the voice chakra, you know, throat chakra, accelerated motion underneath is divine timing. Love begins, man holding a heart. Oh look, we're back to the indecision. Oh, this person, no wonder they're lurking. Okay, this is like a king or queen procrastinator. it's like they make a decision, okay, and then they go through all this, okay, I'm going to come forward, I'm going to speak my truth, and love is going to begin, I'm going to come out of this suffering in silence, and then it's like, no, I'm going to clutch my coins again, I'll go back into a bit of, you know, everything happens in divine timing, maybe now's not the right time, but I need to speak my truth, because I love my gem star, and I'm back in indecision. Gems, the classic lurker. Look, and again, look. So we've got indecision is the number 8, right? Let's get out of this round around the mulberry bush. We've got accelerated motion is the number 8. It's like this equal, equal sides of the infinity, right? I want to come out of this cycle, I want to go back into that cycle, or I want to start this cycle. Oh no, but I'm back in that cycle. Man, this person needs to give their head a wobble and make a solid choice. Okay, it's why they keep, you know, there's a back and forth energy here, whether they're going to do anything about it, whether they're going to, you know, are they going to stay in this kind of behind the curtains with the hood up, in indecision, being deceitful, and it's mostly being deceitful to themselves. Mostly being deceitful to themselves, but also to their heart, right? I feel like there's a battle going on between this person's mind, because this is an ego card, somebody in ego, and you know, it's like mind versus heart is here, right? It's like, hello, you know, and remember gender, this could be a male, this could be a female, right? But it's somebody who actually wants to wear their heart on their sleeve. It's like this confession, or this coming together. They want this coming together, okay, this unity. They want, you know, the blessing at the end of the rainbow. They want to be this person, but it's like they're torn. And look, they're very similar, right? Similar energies. They're torn between this deceit of their own heart, okay? I want to give this person, Spirit's like, give your head a wobble. Yeah, Spirit doesn't like procrastination. Sometimes Spirit can either sit us down on our arses and kind of flat out, okay, I'm going to hermit mode you, or they give us a size 12 up the buttocks and kind of flick us off the edge of the cliff, whether we wanted to or not, okay? So, this person is very back and forth, Gemmy Gems. Very back and forth. Let's see what wants to come out in this deck, my lovely gem stars. Tell us about this lurker, please. Any messages about this lurker? Lurker stalker. Okay. Ooh. Right, we've got the Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. We've got the Shape Shifter. And bottom of the deck, look at that, we've got the Hunter. Okay, tracking down fears and desires. And with the exception of this, it's all masculine energy coming down on the table, really. My lovely Jabby Jabs, oh look at that. The Sun, the rebirth energy, right? Leo energy. Okay, look, and we've got the Lord. Take charge with authority, right? Stand your ground, be strong. Grow some Rolocks. If you haven't been rowing before, you know, you'll know. Oh, there's no me trying to make excuses. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Okay. I was going to try and smooth that out, but in a jokey way. Okay, we've got the Elders. You know, this person's Elders, I may have been in that kind of deceitful energy as well, and procrastination energy, because those are the two cards it's landing on. It does say move beyond ancestral patterning. So, you know, this person, male or female, may not have had the strongest of examples, shall we say. Their parents may have had a deceitful relationship, one may have been cheater, or you know, both may have been cheaters, may be unable to, I don't know, you know, because this is choose wisely and it is pointing towards being in a couple, okay, but there's a lot of hands going in other directions, shall we say, my lovely Demi Dems, okay. So this person is being urged to move beyond ancestral patternings, to create their own, you know, decisive pathway forwards, get that hood down, get that tree out the way, and make a solid decision here, my lovely gem stars, okay? They're a bit in this shapeshifter energy, right? And it's interesting because they're not showing me, you know, it says transform and unveil your gifts, right? Unveil. Unveil is coming out strongly, right? You know, unveil yourself, stalker. You're hiding behind a wolf, you know, a bird. But, you know, it's a shape-shifting energy, right? It's somebody who's not true to themselves. Maybe not true to other people. Maybe other people perceive them as a shapeshifter just simply because they can't be their authentic self for whatever reason. Whether it's because they're scared, whether it's because they just can't make up their mind, whether it's because they like to have their hands in many pies, like the Choose Wisely card indicates, you know. But there's this unveiling energy that, you know, Spirit is saying, come on, transform yourself as well. Transform yourself out of this ancestral patterning that may have been a little bit of skewed upbringing. Unveil yourself, you know. Come out from behind the wolf and the bird. We've got this hunter energy. So on the over the both truth cards, you know, here he is in his blue adornments, you know, representing that throat chakra, and this is when they're in their strong energy. This is that strong, divine, masculine, go-getting energy. I'm gonna hunt down my prey, my gemstar prey, right? I'm gonna pin it down, and that may be a message as well, right? Pin it down. Make something solid, you know. Make you gemstar that something solid, stable, in their lives, right? Pin it down. Track down your fears and desires. Okay, so he's got beautiful piercing blue eyes as well. This person wants to speak the truth, Gemmy Gems. You see those beautiful blue throat chakra eyes. Okay. Now, this guy can come and hunt me. He's got a very determined look. Okay. Just what the divine feminine likes, right? You know. Track down your fears and desires. Okay. This is what their higher self, this is what Spirit wants them to do. Be in that Emperor energy, be in that, you know, hunt mode, i.e. actively seeking out you, Gemstar, okay? And you know, the Lord and the Hunter has got these very similar energies as well. Okay, so the Lord Jesus is holding the Ankh, which is the key. It's the key to your heart, my lovely Gemstars, okay? It's over suffering and silence and indecision. Okay, so it's like he's holding the key in his hand. He's holding the bow in his hand. Spirit's like, look, you've got all the tools you need. You know, you've got you're horny. You're bearing what I call the Gemini antennae. Okay, it's like they're tuned in. You may have very strong telepathic and psychic connection as well. Okay, so be very, like I said, you know, they are thinking about this day and night. It's because your energies are they're intertwined, very telepathically intertwined. You know, you wear the Gemstar antennae, and this person's energy also has the Gemstar antennae, right? And he's got an extra set of horns there, Gemstar. Hold yourself down. Be prepared, right? Take charge with authority. Track down your fears and desires. This is what their higher self. This is that. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. And then they swing back to indecision. And Spirit's like, just go for it. What's the worst that could happen, right? You've got the sun. You know, this is... You're not clutching. You don't have to clutch onto a few whimsical coins, gold coins. You can have the sun in your hand, this golden sun energy, which is a rebirth energy. Okay, it's even a birth energy. Okay, the sun births in life. Okay, but they are saying rebirth energy. It can be either, right? It depends on your situation. You may not know nothing about this person. Blimey. Like they might be throwing their horns around in the background so much that you can't even, you don't even know they're there, gem stars, right? They're very veiled. Let's put it that way. Okay, and with they just showed me the shapeshifter. Yeah, they kind of change shape almost as well. So it's not just a veil. You know, they've got a wall of fog, a veil, maybe a few brick walls, right? And it all sort of morphs continuously like a what's that movie with David Bowie and the maze? The maze constantly, the labyrinth. Okay, so the labyrinth constantly moves and shifts and evolves, right? So that you can't get through it and you can't get to it. It's that kind of energy, you know. But look, success and happiness is down on the table for this person. The sun is there for the taking. And again, this is Leo energy, so you could be dealing with a Leo, my lovely Gemmy Gems, okay? Because we've got, you know, they're pointing at the sun here, they're looking at the sun here, and we've got the sun there. Could also be an Aries with the amount of horniness that is down on that table. Okay. Messages regarding this look, sun. Okay, peaceful warrior and standing ground energy again, my lovely gem stars. Okay, where was that? Oh, we've gone past it. We must have shuffled it back in. Okay. Oh, bottom of the deck. They're studying and learning, you gem star. They are studying and definitely there's this got this eye on you. They're studying and learning you. Okay. Okay, it's like waiting to pounce, gem stars. Wait, yeah. So somebody is whispering in their ear, or maybe they want to whisper sweet nothings in your ear, gem star. But I feel like this is the divine, and I don't even feel like they're whispering anymore. I feel like they've got a bit of a megaphone in this person's ear hole. Okay, messages regarding this. My goodness. Got a divine pair down on the table. Okay, we have got, yeah, manifesting miracles, and look, so spiritual abundance. This is the high vibrational energy of this. Okay, so again, like a divine masculine and feminine kind of energy. Wow. Change and transition. You've got to love those man boobs, right? Poor, yeah, look, new beginning as well. Poor Azrael. I mean, it's been depicted in a rather strange way in this deck. Buffest chest I've ever seen. It's just bizarre. Oh, I can't see. Hold on. Oh, what's going on? The camera's gone funny. Oh, I don't know. I can't see. The screen's gone black. That's a bizarre. It's just bizarre. It always makes me chuckle. Right. So we've got peaceful warrior. They're peacefully stalking you, peacefully hunting you, right? Thank you, angels, for helping me stand my ground with peace. Okay, so sitting at the dock of the bay, you know, sitting at the dock of the bay. It's almost like spirit saying, "Get up, get up." Hold on a minute. Oh, what have I done with my water? Hold on, Gemmies. So we are literally having a heat wave here. It's been autumn, all summer. And now we decide to have a heat wave. Sweltering. Right. The spirit is just saying, like, get the truck up. There's quite there's a forceful kind of energy here. There's a bit I don't know what the word is. Not cheeky. Well, it's kind of cheeky. It's kind of cheeky. Yeah, but we've got the divine masculine, divine feminine. Look at all the light, look at all the golden energy to be had. Okay. We've also got the miracle of forgiveness. So there's this peaceful energy and forgiveness. Okay, so could be somebody that you've had a round with or a few rounds with, gem stars. Okay, maybe this is forgiveness, you know, for them, towards themselves as well, for being such a procrastinator, for not being able to find the Rolex to make this happen, gem stars. Okay, but they're in a peaceful energy. There is forgiveness here. Thank you, Jeremiah, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness, and thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. Okay, so it's a strong, it's a light warrior energy. Okay, a divine feminine, divine masculine, light warrior pair. Okay, coming from a place of love, coming from a place of peace, forgivefulness, just open. I'm getting an open energy. Okay, on the sun, on the man holding a heart, and love begins card is manifesting miracles. So this person may feel like it's a miracle if you guys do actually end up together, right? With the beautiful look. I mean, he's made of stars, gem stars. You know, it's like you are a star for this person, but it's like they want to incorporate your star into them. like take that how you will, okay? But I feel like this person feels like it's going to be a miraculous occurrence if you do come together. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. And they may very well be sitting back in hermit mode trying to manifest you, but forgetting the vital part, which is actually taking action. Okay, we can't just sit on our behinds and have wishful thinking, because you know we've got to take action, right? And then, you know, it's like the two sides of themselves, the lower, you know, shadow self and the higher self here as well. You know, one is clutchy, one has got the claw, you know, over those coins, and the other one has got the coins in the hand, but they're in an open stance. Okay, open to receive instead of shut down and this is mine. There's a very miserly energy over this, a very what's that character? God, I always do this in reading, don't I? Who was that? What was that? The Christmas tale. the Christmas Scrooge. There's a very Scrooge-like energy to this person. This could be, you know, mean with money, or mean with love, or just mean with being open, mean with sharing themselves with another. Shut down. It's like I'm staying behind my safe wall, my veils, my, you know, my wolves, and what other birds that he's hiding behind there, right? Oh, that could be a message in itself as well. Hiding behind other birds. Slang word for women. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. Okay, so there's that infinite message again. The number 8, right? Whether it's a cycle that's gone round and round and round, maybe you've been doing this infinite cycle for lifetimes, Gemstar. Okay, maybe it runs deeper than just this lifetime. But change and transition, you know, this is somebody who has grown the Rolex, right? You know, if they're anything like his chest, they're anything like his chesticles, you know, they're going to be quite sizable, aren't they, Gemstars, right? Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change as well. And that's why he had to grow them, or she had to grow them. Okay, we are talking about, you know, metaphysical Rolex, right? Because they may not have been or felt safe to make this choice, make this decision, okay? So Azrael's coming along, you know, so he's like, lean on my big old buff chest. Okay, we can do this together. I'll pull you through this change and transition. It's like, there, stalker. Everything will be okay. Okay, we can. Maybe this person just doesn't like change. Maybe they're extremely set in their ways and they do not like change. Okay, but look, I'm sorry, Spirit's like, sorry, stalker. We're going to get you through this door, whether it's by hook or crook, okay? If we have to drag you through kicking and screaming, if we have to size 12 boot, whoo, through the door, whether we have to take everything away from you, apart from the door, Spirit has its ways, right? And some of them aren't so easy or pleasant for the procrastinators. Thank you, angels, for opening up doors to change. I am ready. Okay, this person is ready. It's just that they are clinging, you know, claw and tooth to, I don't know, insecurity, the past, and unwilling to change. You know, take it as you will, my lovely gem stars. Take it as you will. Okay, let's... Oh, let's have a little looky. Why not? Oh look, bottom of the deck is the hammer. Sabotage. Maybe this person is a king or queen of sabotage. We've got rebuilding, repetitive, persistent, working on it, and interrogation. Come in and oh look, we've got the sunglasses. Mr. Hoodie there stood at the tree with his shades on, or her shades on, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting perception and focusing out. Okay, you know, they have definitely got their eye on you. Oh look, we've got the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth down on the table. Ah, what did I say? He's got the key. Well, you know, it was a he. Jesus has the key here. Okay. And I do keep saying, I feel like this is more, reading does feel more like for a feminine gem star. Okay, or maybe if you're in a same-sex relationship, this energy that I'm reading feels more masculine. Okay, and I feel like I'm reading for a feminine. Heart with a key, so welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. Oh my gosh. I don't want to keep pulling from the bottom of the deck, but they're so relevant. I'm just going to tell you and then we'll pull some, because I actually do want to pull some. We've got the clock. Need time, takes time. In time, cycles. Time to heal and progress. Then we've got I like you, somebody likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date, and then we've got soulmate card. Okay, this could be cycles that have been going round and round and round for lifetimes. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. This has all the hallmarks of a twin flame or even karmic relationship, right? So let's get some shuffled. I want to shuffle, get some out in the shuffle. Okay. Oh, one on the floor. Okay, so we've got ascending. Interesting. So we've got the snake came out first. Then we've got ascending. On the bottom of the deck, we've got engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and unity. Eternity. Oh my goodness. So we've got the cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay, back to this ancestral patterning of outdated thinking and replaying events in their head. And then we've got the boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Okay, and then healthy choices. Right, let's we've got enough. I can keep pulling these. Okay, so I've got the hammer. This is it's interesting because it's landing on the making a choice. Okay, so the hammer is, you know, over and over and over and over and over, dunk 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 dunk, right, going over and over and over in their mind. Okay, you've got interrogation. It could be that they're interrogating their own selves. You know, what do I want? I don't know what I want. Do I want my lovely gem star? Yes, I do want my gem star. Do I know what to do? No. Shall I go for it? Oh, back to indecision. Okay, they're watching, you know, but they've got their shades on as well. Remember I said Mr. and Mrs. Shady, right? And it doesn't mean to say that they're a bad person. It just means that they like to hide. They aren't an open person, which then they get interpreted, you know, what have you got to hide? Why are you hiding this? Why can't you just be open? What else are you hiding? You know, if you can't even talk about your feelings, what else are you hiding, right? And they may have other things to be hiding, but they're quite, there's layers to this person where they're like, what they allow in with whom, but they are watching you, Gemstar, okay? We've also got the butterfly, so they're probably watching you evolve as well, my lovely Gemstars, right? Ascend. I've got ascending here. You know, they're watching this, maybe they're thinking, blimey, can I even match this new gem star? You know, this gem star is ascending, they're already in the golden energy, and I'm just clutching a little teeny piece of it, when they don't realise they've got the sun down on the table for them. Okay, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Maybe that's what they're doing, sitting back in this hermit mode. Okay, it's transcending obstacles, and we had the obstacle card, didn't we, on the bottom of the deck at one shuffle round. Learning, expansion, new phase, and preparing for union. And I was like, yes. Spirit's like, I'm preparing for union. Okay, but they are ascending, and you know, as well as watching you get, you know, be in this evolution energy, be in this change and transition energy, be in this ascension energy. They get in there, but they get in there with a bit of persuasion and coercion from the universe, right? And I said, you know, Jesus has got the ankh in his hand. He's got, take charge with authority, you know, pop that key in the lock. Okay, Spirit is like, pop that key in the lock. Open up. Open up your lock for the key, gem stars, right? There's quite an undertow of sexual energy throughout this reading, in case you haven't noticed already, right? Welcome in love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. Okay, so, you know, there's a perfect fit here, my lovely gem stars. Then we've got the snake. So, competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. Okay, so we've got this choose wisely, and I said, you know, this it's like hands in many pies energy, hands in many pies. Maybe this person is coming out of snake mode. You know, maybe Gemstar, you put an ultimatum down and said, come out of snake mode or don't bother coming towards me at all. God, do you see how my throat just literally just shut right tight there? You definitely did, and it didn't sit well. It didn't sit well with them Gemstars. Maybe it was you who put them on the naughty step, right? You sit your arrows down and contemplate this. Don't come towards me unless you've shed this skin. Okay, unless I am the only option. I am not an option, my beautiful Gemstar. You are never ever an option, right? And you may have laid that straight down, you know, that you don't want snakes in your energy. Snakes aren't welcome in the ascension energy. Okay, you don't want to be looking over your shoulder. You don't want to, you know, this clever, you don't want to be put into competition energy. Okay, so maybe you laid down an ultimatum, Gemstar, and maybe that's what they've been procrastinating about. Can I be that? Do I want to be that? You know, am I happy being my old snaky self? You know, clutching onto the coins in the background. I don't know. We do have the energy of engagement ring, and it says partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and unity. Okay, so this coming together energy down on the table here. There's a lot of sexual energy. Feels like everything I say is an innuendo. They may be a bit sexually driven, shall we say, but they do have love for you at the same time. They feel like there's this completion energy. If they are to be with you, they may be sitting down contemplating, specifically if you gave them this ultimatum, like be a snake or be a committed person. Okay, so they are contemplating how serious they can take themselves as to how serious an offer they can bring you, Gemstar. Okay, but you know, we've got the cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay, so they are replaying events over in their head. You know, for most of you, this is somebody who you've had a good few rounds around the mulberry bush. Okay, or it's just that that's their brain. Okay, maybe they, you know, you guys are quite an overthinker, Gemstar. Maybe maybe you've manifested in another overthinker, right? Oh, Lord help, 2 overthinkers in a relationship. Okay, but they're replaying this over and over in their head. What should I do? What should I do? They're probably seeing signs, synchronicities. The divine is probably constantly, you know, in their ear hole about it, right? Guiding them towards you. We've got receiving what you want, progression, arriving, moving on, okay, and moving on and closure issues, okay. So maybe they had to close things out with other people, shall we say. Maybe they had to close out things within their own heart space. Maybe they have to close out old ways of thinking. But progression and forward movement is indicated down on the table here, okay. Receiving what you need, Gemstars, receiving what you need, and them also receiving what they need. Let's get a spirit animal down on the table. Let's see which spirit animal is surrounding them at the minute. We've got the energy of protection. Okay, this person is protective, very protective, to the point where it's cloaking, okay, walls, veils, hoods up, sunglasses, you know, layers of protection. Whoa, okay. Right, we've got a load of flipped, but this crab is at the top. So let's take the crab. Underneath the crab, ah, blimey, Leo energy coming up again. But underneath the crab was, where was it? Because as I did that, they flipped the crane. As I went to show you what was underneath, the lion jumped to the top of the deck, or the bottom, if that makes sense. So that was interesting how that happened. But the crane is this yin and yang, right? Divine feminine, divine masculine, in balance. So let's see what the crab has to say. Sitting in, oh no, I'll just put them back in again, and look, the gargoyles ended up on the bottom again. I don't know how that just happened. That's mad. Okay, protective. This person is in proper protection mode. Right, yeah, in their shell. Let's see what the crab has to say. Oh, and oh, how interesting! Look at that. You've got the crab, which is emotion, and then look what's after it. The crane. Ooh. The crane. Okay, keyword knowledge. They're going for, like, let's see, emotion and knowledge. Maybe they're going from emotion into knowledge, into knowing. Okay, so the crab. Okay, so remember, this is their energy. You are healing. You are healing hypersensitivity and opening up to the depths of your heart to feel the emotions that create the ability to feel safe. What was we talking about? Okay, Archangel Azrael lending his very buff chesticles. Lean on me, Lurker. Lean on me, Stalker. Okay, you are delving deep into with the emotions to heal, understand, or identify your feelings, so you can make the right choices and decisions for yourself in the moment. These choices will allow the fulfillment of your heart's desires. You could also be healing deep wounds within the emotional body and painful memories and feelings from within your psyche. These unconscious memories drain your energies and body, depleting and emotionally overwhelming you at times. On the physical level, crab works with healing the glandular system, reproductive area, and lymphatic system, creating powerful biochemical shifts and alchemical changes in the body, which bring about a state of healing and balance within. Okay, the crane, balance. Some may feel drawn to spend time at the ocean. The first card that comes out, this crab is literally sitting on the dock of the bay, my lovely gem stars, in with their crab shell like fully pulled up around them, snatching a claw out every now and again to look at their gold coins. So crab allows you to reflect and find the answers you need so that the heart and emotions and soul can evolve. okay, can ascend. You can then begin to feel a deep sense of peace, okay, the peace warrior, and inner knowing, okay, what the crane is about, knowing. Crab magic releases feelings of grief, mother issues, fear of abandonment and jealousy, and also helps heal self-destructive tendencies and eating disorders. Crab allows you to not only begin to love yourself more, but to slowly master unconditional love. Through crab magic, you are connecting to the moon and the goddess to revitalize, heal, and open your heart to allow in deeper levels of intimacy, joy, and love. It's like this person is scared almost of allowing these deeper levels of intimacy, joy, and love in. The shell has hardened. The shell has hardened, okay? Maybe past relationships, maybe having been set a not so great example by the parents, whatever it is, right? It's like we now know that the stalker is crabby. I am crabby, my lovely jammy gems. Okay, right, let's finish off with an angel of light, my lovelies. Let's finish. Remember, this is their advice, this is their energy. Commitment, gems, my goodness. Out of all the cards we could have picked. Okay. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you aim for a vision without doubt or deviation, it must succeed. Your guidance is to persevere towards your vision. Let every thought, word, and action be directed towards your desired outcome. Nothing is more powerful than focused energy, and the angels will see the pure light of your commitment, whether it is to a relationship, a piece of work, a journey, or anything else in your life. Remember to ask them for help, and know when you dedicate your intention to the highest good, they will support you. Okay, so Mr. or Mrs. Crabby, this commitment energy is, is there. This is what their higher soul desires. This is what the divine desires for them. Mr. or Mrs. Crabby's guidance is to persevere towards their desired outcome, and to understand that nothing is more powerful than focused energy. Okay, they're manifesting you, but they're not taking the action. Okay, and they're not asking the divine for help. That is why the divine is giving them the size 12 up the buttocks, or dragging them kicking and screaming, because they're working against what is actually for their highest good. And the affirmation for Mr. or Mrs. Crabby: I'm committed to my vision. This person is wrestling within themselves, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the divine is like, come on, Mr. or Mrs. Crabby. Time to scuttle forwards, away from the dock of the bay. And that's so bad. And Mr. or Mrs. Crabby said, yeah, and into the pot. So this person, they've got interesting energy, right? That their fear, it's a fear-based energy. Okay, they've got the sun down on the table, awaiting them, and they're kind of seeing the sun as a potential crab pot or a pot on the top of the on the heat, right? Okay, so that is who is lurking. No wonder they're lurking, Jam Stars. No wonder we have this lurking energy. Okay. Wow, I hope it's been illuminating for somebody. Maybe even might even be helpful to a cross-watcher, okay? That the sun is there for success and happiness, okay? Right, my lovelies, thank you for spending your time with me. If you'd like a personal reading to find out more juicy personal details about this person, okay, Mr. or Mrs. Crabby on the periphery, on the dock of the bay, contemplating, then you know how to get hold of me, my lovelies. Have a blessed rest of your day. Until next time, namaste.